Now, all I want to say, this is all I want to say,
Okay.
because I'm never not gonna support Lauryn Hill. That's not an option.
Right.
We love her. All we ask is you to let us know when you're going on stage so that we can plan to be there. The Rap Life Review with Lo, Nadeska, and Ebro. So we got a lot of new music. I want to shout out Lady London, phenomenal project, well put together, great guests, great topics, great art, a lot of effort.
Production's pristine.
Yeah.
Themes crazy. She got a record with Tink. She got
Tink, Jeezy, I'm Ready to Great.
Brooke Valentine.
Jeremiah.
And just always all-around great storytelling from this
Yes.
woman.
Quality.
Never disappoint.
Quality.
Yeah.
Lady London, Jeezy, back outside. I might forgive, but I don't forget. 29 tracks.
Yeah.
I wasn't even able to get through all of it.
I mean, 29 tracks is a lot to sit through with no features. But the beautiful thing about it is, the first half is produced by, I think, like TM 808, ATL, Jacob, a bunch of other guys. And then the second half is done entirely by Justice League. Those beats are
Reminiscent of a time.
exactly like a 05, 06.
Of a time.
Theatrical, big, massive.
That's Snowman t-shirts banned from
That's what
school
I'm saying.
joints. You know what I'm saying?
So all the people that are complaining about how many records are on there, yes, it's a big, big, big thing to get through. But once you get through the meat of it, there's a lot of good joints on both sides. So I implore you just to sit, pour yourself a nice bottle of cognac and just get through that shit.
Pour the whole bottle.
Pour the whole bottle.
Okay. Kid Cudi, Pharrell, and Travis sounding great on At the Party. I like that record. I didn't know what to expect going into it, and I was pleasantly surprised. Benny the Butcher and Lil Wayne. Yo, Lil Wayne on this Benny the Butcher, bro.
We already having that discussion if it's verse of the year. That's a big, big verse.
Listen, Lil Wayne went crazy on that. And then also shout out to Megan Thee Stallion going crazy on this Cobra record, getting a great response. I'm guessing it's called Cobra because she's like peeling off the skin of the past, and like I saw the video, so I think that's is that a metaphor?
It could be.
She's shedding some layers.
Shedding some
Yeah, I
layers.
mean, I didn't think about it like that, but yeah, it could be.
Because I was like, why is this called Cobra? Because clearly she's getting rid of
The past,
baggage
yeah.
and the past and
Dead skin.
and all that's in the record.
Yeah.
Dead
And
skin.
it's just interesting because that beat is very, very hard, trappy, aggressive. But then when you sit and listen to those lyrics, there's a lot of shit going on.
Oh, no, she got some shit.
You know what I mean? Clearly we know, bits and pieces of it, but you wouldn't expect that kind of song, meshed together with that kind of topic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not a read between the lines kind of
Right,
record
it's
either.
just like-
it's like the lyrics hit you in the face right away.
Right away.
It's a lot to listen to. But it all makes sense, and it's just, sometimes it feels like fans enjoy it when the artists are suffering. Right,
Oh, yeah,
I think we've
yeah,
heard
of
artists say this, when I'm happy, fans don't love it. And I think we
Mm-hmm.
knew Megan was going through a lot, but this is like another level of hearing that she was to the point of feeling suicidal and feeling like no one was checking in on her.
Yeah.
And again, to me, I'm amazed at the work ethic. Imagine going through something like that. That's very recent. We're not talking about like 5 years ago. Now you're gonna turn around and drop a track and there's probably an album coming soon. I mean, talk about artists who really want it. I know you don't respect the ones who come in just to get a quick
She's not
buck.
lazy.
Megan is not that.
No one's ever gonna say
This is
Megan is
different.
lazy and don't want it. That's not even part of combo. Shout out Nicki Minaj who tweeted. I guess now we're getting we're getting an EP before the album now.
Bro, at this point, I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
No, I saw it, like, the album's pushed back, then she teased that.
Come on, left side of the couch, right side of the
She
couch.
teased that, like, Drake might be on the album. Now the album's coming out, December 8th, and now we're supposed to get an EP. It's just a lot moving with this whole
Nicki, you
thing.
let us know where we're
Please,
supposed to be.
just let us know. We'll be there and we'll listen. All
We
this
will
other
be there.
shit, I don't know what's going on.
We will be there.
Right.
And then also shout to the bro Dave East from Vado Harlem. They dropped a joint out there, De Niro and Pest. You go look for that. Big conversations going on after J.Cole went on Lil Yachty's A Safer Place podcast. Had a lot to say. It was cool to see J.Cole talk about, and I think it's something that happens, because now, especially right now, with a lot of the rap that is on TikTok and is streaming high, you see a lot of debates around the content in the rap, whether it's the girls talking crazy or the dudes talking about what they doing and blah, blah, blah. And you have these kind of rap purists who, never really hold those type of records in high regard. You know what I mean? They're always looking for the lyrical, this and that. And we know there's a place for both, right? Those of us that are fans of hip hop know there's a place for both, but there's this constant debate that happens on the internet. Anyway, here's J.Cole talking about that similar debate from back when he was just coming up.
Oh shit, yeah, like what is this, right? Knee-jerk reaction. And I say that to say because you brought up Soulja Boy. And these are 2 points in my life where I learned the same lesson, which was when Soulja Boy was first coming out, you gotta think my favorite rappers is Pac, Nas, Jay, Andre 3000, boom, 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 boom. This, the highest skill level, boom, boom. And I was kind of living a double life. I had like a rapper life, like where I had music friends in the city. There was a lot of them was older than me, like mentors. Then I had my real friends that I would be hanging out with. My real friends was playing 3 6 Mafia, Lil Jon when he came out, whatever the fuck was popping, whatever new rendition of black culture was penetrating, like music coming up in the South, they was on. A lot of that shit for me, artistically, and what I stood for morally as an artist, I was conflicted because on one hand, we partying all the time to this music, but on the other hand, I'm like, man, this shit go against everything that I think that I am or who I am. I had some fake morals about myself, right? Around the time Soulja Boy came out, I don't know how this happened, but I had a realization within myself. Cause I'm hearing that shit and I'm like, man, this shit, Soulja Boy, tell him. It sounds crazy to say now cause it's such a classic to me. But at that time I had resistance. Similar to when you came out and your class came out. I had resistance. Nah, that's not the thing that I love. Like, what? Y'all fucking with this? Like, I was one of them. Yeah. And it was literally a part of me that had a realization. I was young. And I was proud of myself for this realization. Yeah. Cause I was like, bruh, you a hater. Like, yo, you are literally hating.
So Cole, I think articulating what many people, you know, at least people I know in my world that have always been condescending or hating on the kind of turn-up records, let's call them, club records, right? Acting like those records, but then you see them in the club and they having a good time to those records, but then, nah, really, that's trash, that's this, that's that, whatever, whatever. And it was good to see Cole articulate that. But obviously he mentioned Big Draco.
Who's that?
Soulja Boy.
Oh, okay.
And Soulja Boy understood.
Did he?
But didn't.
Right.
All that lyrical, spiritual, miracle do not count in the real world, bro. You got nice bars. I understand what you was trying to say. Words are different next time. You know what I'm saying? I get what you was trying to say. When you was growing up, Soulja Boy wasn't your type of music, and you realized I don't know what the fuck you was trying to say. What the fuck was you even trying to say? You weren't even saying. You weren't trying to say.
Now, there's so many things I would like to say to, you know, what Soulja Boy had to say.
Don't piss that off, man.
No, but he wasn't mad, and then he was.
Right, so don't.
But he wasn't, though, at first. But then he was. So he's both.
What,
which
bipolar?
is possible.
Bipolar?
I don't want to diagnose the brother. I don't know what he got going on. But I do want to say, though, for all of the rappers, and this mostly comes from rappers, right, okay, right, that like to put all of hip hop into two locations, the trap and the club. Y'all do know that most people have never been to a trap before.
Right. Including myself.
And on top of that, many people ain't in the club every night or even a few times a month.
Right.
Which is why JCole and Jay-Z are the people that, you know, I'm using them because that's who Soulja Boy mentioned.
Right.
Are so successful because everything isn't one-dimensional.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure Soulja Boy said nobody listened to Jay. Nobody ever listened to Jay. How could he be so successful? Doesn't even make sense.
And maybe when he says we don't care about that lyrical bullshit, we ain't. He talking about him in his immediate circle. And I that's valid if that's not what
that's
into.
Fine. And that's gonna be a thing with every type of rap that we listen to. Some don't care for the trap, some don't care for the lyrical smirkle, some don't care for the depressing, some don't care for a lot of this shit. And it's okay.
That's right. That's right.
Cole sold records, Jay selling records, Draco Soul Records.
And some motherfuckers is
And
just lying.
honestly,
they're lying. That's the other part.
Listen, I don't hear Draco music, but that's me. I don't hear that shit out, but that's just me.
Now, I mean, you did at a time.
At a time,
when
but
it was ringing off.
yeah, then it got trash.
But if it come on right now, it's still going up.
It's still, yeah.
You lean with
The
it, rock
classic
with it.
is still there.
You the swag surf king.
I'm the swag. I was there. I saw it. I felt it.
You'll
I
relive
moved
it right now if it came on. Absolutely.
Right across the street.
And you surf.
On
and
this-
you
on
swag.
that tape,
and
and
you
it-
surf.
right.
That's right.
So it's okay, Soulja Boy. We listen to all types of shit. It's not just two levels of input. We all outside, we all inside, we all whatever. It's all there. Calm the hell down.
No, actually, I don't want him to calm the hell down. I want to watch the clip one more time because I don't know if Soulja Boy's upset or does he understand. We're not sure.
He
He's
don't
not
fucking
sure.
get it.
No. He gets it,
No, he
but
don't.
then he don't.
That's my point.
No, but he does.
Does he?
But then he don't.
I don't think he does.
Let's watch.
All right.
All that lyrical, spiritual, miracle do not count in the real world, bro. You got nice bars. I understand what you was trying to say. Your words are different next time. You know what I'm saying? I get what you was trying to say. When you was growing up, Soulja Boy wasn't your type of music, and you realized I don't know what the fuck you was trying to say. What the fuck was you even trying to say? You weren't trying to say.
Also, a part of the Lil Yachty convo with J.Cole was about first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Because everybody was trying to say that, it's a Drake song and J.Cole bodied Drake on his own song, basically, which has kind of been a conversation in hip-hop ever since Eminem was on Renegade with Hov. That's kind of always this thing
Didn't we
about...
have this conversation earlier this weekend? Because I was talking about this topic and you had responded. I forgot what you said.
Where I was like, sometimes... I said
He's like, your
basically,
favorite did it like this.
Yeah, I said basically your favorite because I had heard that people, the whole thing was like when you invite somebody to be on a song, you invite somebody into your house. You're not trying to body them. You're inviting them into your house so that they could display it. I don't have to, somebody like Drake doesn't have to prove that he could outdo Cole. And it's also been articulated to me that some rappers is like, look, I did my verse. I invited somebody on. I'm not going to go back and redo my verse.
But some people do redo the verse, though, right?
Yeah, but that's...
It's all personal preference.
It's all personal preference, but I'm just saying, like, I've heard that's not what the greats do.
Yeah, but like when you have like the conversation between Drake, Cole, and Kendrick or whatever, like the big three right now, that competitive thing is still working in their brain cells, right? So like Drake and Cole have been on what, 3 records? Or this is the 3rd one?
I think so.
We've always had that conversation of who outed who. And I think when, Cole gets the invite from Drake, bro, I gotta put my best foot forward. Like, cause we
As
know.
Cole should.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm on a record with my peer and I know the nice, I'm not gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take it easy because he invited me. Like,
I think that's what I'm saying, what you're saying. I'm saying that for Drake to try to body Cole after he invited Cole in is...
But even to that side, yeah, I'm gonna take your head off.
Right, but here, let's listen to what Cole had to say about it.
And I also hate how people think if Cole and Drake get on the song together, it's like they gotta be trying to like out rap each other and shit. Like,
it's them two and Kendrick.
And Kendrick, yeah, like they could just make good songs. Like it don't always gotta be like.
That sucks, right? That's so unfortunate because with first person shooter, like thing about about the boy that I always respect is that he's not always trying to outshine. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that song specifically, he did exactly the role he played for that record was what he should have done.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could have handled it differently, but I don't think he cared to. I don't think he was trying to out rap you.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was trying to finish the song.
I do think though, I ain't gonna lie, like I understand what you're saying, but Drake knows. Like I agree. Like in that moment, he chose the song over the competition and what they gonna say. Boom, boom, boom. And that takes like a level of egolessness. That's it's just you putting your ego to the side. Like yo, I want to make the best song for what we have available right now. I want to make the best song. You know what I mean? Knowing that maybe maybe he knew the risk of what that might come with. Maybe he knew the narrative might come out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I will say that the tree and the cloth that I'm cut from, and that he's cut from, and that Kendrick is cut from, You expect that. You know what I mean? Like Drake ain't looking at it like, I'm gonna take Cole fucking head off at some point. Don't think he not looking at it like, nah, we just gonna make the bet. Nah, he come from that cloth.
Yeah.
So
true.
he at some point in time, he gonna want his lick back.
And I agree with Cole, because he knows he's going to be on another record with Drake. It's going to happen again. And at that point, Drake might be more competitive in that scenario.
Right.
Because it's not like this is a one and done situation. And even Cole right there saying Drake's going to get his lick back. Like he nice like that.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, knowing he's going to get his lick back, I'm putting my foot on this neck right now.
Cole did that.
Right. So but Drake should have that same attitude.
But maybe he didn't on this song. Maybe he as Cole said, he put the song first. And the song is number one.
Yeah.
So for the sake of the song and the sake of, and once again, you know, this is why Drake's one of the greatest.
Right.
And makes great songs. This song where two of the greats in this time are barring it up is being highly regarded as a great record to enjoy listening to. It has listenability. And that's often lost on many of these rappers.
Right.
Is they're so concerned with their rapper ego that they put
the ego ahead of the quality.
They put ego ahead of listenability.
Yeah.
And lastly, on this episode of the Rap Life Review, Miss Lauryn Hill, my friend, someone who I love. Let's watch the clip of her. I don't know if she's mad at the audience or mad at people like myself.
It's entitlement.
Who in the media, people who run the venue who are like, yo, you're late. I don't know.
Let's just try to get a glimpse of what she's trying to say.
Here's Lauryn Hill with her family on stage.
Say, hey, she's late. She's late tonight. Yo, y'all lucky I make it on this blood rise stage every night. I don't do it because they let me do it. I do it because I stand here in the name of God and I do it. God is the one who allows me to do it. Who surrounded me with family and community when there was no support. When the album sold so many records and no one showed up and said, hey, would you like to make another one? So I went around the world and I played the same album over and over and over again. Because we're the survivors.
Now, all I want to say, this is all I want to say.
Okay.
Because I'm never not going to support Lauryn Hill. That's not an option.
Right.
We love her. We're never not going to celebrate Lauryn Hill. Not an option.
Right.
We may be irritated with Lauryn Hill, but we're never going to be like mad and it's not going to happen.
Right.
All we ask is you to let us know when you're going on stage so that we can plan to be there. That's all we're asking.
Right.
That's what we got nannies and babysitters.
Right.
We got parking. We got work in the morning.
Right.
When I went to the show with my wife and my child, I'm like, yo, we going early. I heard she's been going on time.
Right.
She wasn't on time. So now I got my daughter who got school the next day out until 11 o'clock at night with my pregnant lady.
Right.
I just wanted, if I would have known,
I would have.
that's all I'm saying. That's all we're saying, Lauren. That's all we're saying. You let us know when you're going on stage and we will be there. I think we can all agree with that, right?
Maybe like Ticketmaster can have this universal number where Lauren texts all the ticket holders at what time I'm gonna be there, so everybody who has tickets knows what times to show up.
Is she the worst in rap history?
Yes, she is.
Because one of the reasons like going out to shows sucks is like you said, you know it's gonna be a couple hours. And when I was like really naive, I used to think like, oh man, they must be backstage rehearsing, doing some yoga, just getting the vocal cords ready. And then you realize they're just smoking weed backstage most of the time, right?
They're just not ready.
Just wasting
not
time.
Lauren.
They
Lauren's
just don't care. I'm not talking
smoking
about
weed
Lauren.
backstage.
I'm not talking
Lauren's
about
not
Lauren.
there.
Everybody else is, yeah, where is she?
Lauren's not there.
Yeah.
She's not in the parking lot.
Or not ready. Or
She's
the
not in the
outfit.
dressing room.
Because you know, here's another part. I don't know if it's even discussed. I don't know if Lauren wears the same outfit I think every night it's a different outfit.
That's fine.
What does that have to do with?
Which means that they're making, these are one of one outfits.
Uh-huh.
So those are late too?
That's what I'm saying. I think they're making the outfits sometimes. Like, they're still like...
You're telling me the stylists that are making these outfits, one of one,
I don't know if it's...
don't know her tour schedule.
No, they know, but she wants to... Maybe
Are you saying they're sewing it down to the minute?
I've seen that.
You're
What is
saying
this, a Renaissance tour?
It is. It could be.
Bro, come on.
So like this.
Well, you mean the Beyonce? No, Beyonce had her outfits together, and they was backstage.
Right.
I seen that too. They was ready.
But Lauren's literally, they're putting in the final stitches.
I have walked and seen that before.
Okay.
Yes,
So you're saying Lauren stylists wake up in the morning and be like, hey, let's press time and
Lauren's
make an outfit.
family, maybe even Lauren, might be putting them things together. Like, I'm not saying that's why she's late. I'm just saying I've seen that. It could be that. That's all I'm saying. But once again, I just want Lauren to let us know where we're supposed to be.
But she's not going to do that. So are we just going to show up and wait and be grateful?
We might.
All right.
If you plan on going to a Lauryn Hill show.
No, I love Lauryn Hill. Like, love the album. Iconic. I'm going to tell you this straight up. I'm never coming to one of your shows.
What?
I value my time way too much.
Now,
and then you're going to tell us, y'all better be grateful I'm on this.
No, that was too far.
Like, what are we doing? We're like, grateful?
But we are grateful for your talent. We are grateful for the gifts you've given us. We are grateful.
The talent is fucking amazing.
We're grateful. We're grateful that we lived at a time.
Yeah, that shit. Y'all better be
So
grateful I'm on
is she
this
the
stage.
worst in rap history? Ebro, you've been to many, many, many shows. You know many, many artists.
Yeah.
Has there been anyone with a track record like Lauren, or is this?
Nah. I can't say.
That's fire. All right. So congrats, though. That's an achievement.
I can't say that. She's achieved a lot.
So fucking sarcastic.
No, I'm serious.
She's achieved a lot, and I don't even like doing this. That's how in high regard I hold her.
No, we
like,
all
I find
do.
no joy.
Yeah, no, of course.
in having
No,
this.
of course
You know what I'm saying?
But come on, Ebro. It's been a running joke.
I'm gonna tell you something. If Lauren was on that stage and she was like, "Listen, man, I live in a space and time that there's no space and time,"
I'd be fine. I'd be like, yo, all right, cool, bullshit.
I'd be like,
bullshit me.
No. I would be like, yes, lie to me and take me on the journey of wherever your head is
Whatever your bullshit is, I want to go with you.
But don't yell at me for looking at the ticket and following the rules, man.
For having some common decency.
Don't yell at me for trying to be
that,
where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be.
Don't yell at me about that.
I live in a time where there's no space and time. Like, spit me some bars that be like, yeah, word.
Time is an illusion.
Time is an illusion.
I've been thinking that
made
too,
by
Lauren.
the man. We don't fuck with Babylon like that. Bo. I'm with all of it. All of it.
But you gonna yell at me?
Don't yell at me.
Don't yell at me. I'm here on time. Don't yell at me.
All of it.
Like, my teachers yelled at me when I was late. I don't need my favorite artist.
Wait, you was late?
All the time.
How dare you? How dare you speak to Miss Lauryn Hill in this way? Also, shout to Noname, who I got a chance to sit with. I was one of the rare interviews that I've done in my recent time where I was super excited because she doesn't do a lot of interviews. I never thought she would come and sit on a platform like this because she is super anti, capitalism and corporate and all that. But she was.
Did she make you take down all the Apple Music
She
branding?
did not.
Did she turn out the lights?
But she has an amazing record, honestly, on her project where she gets at herself for acquiescing to like capitalism and trying to figure out how to have a career as well as be this individual, like, shitting on Coachella, but then getting invited and still doing it. And I appreciate that because I think that's a struggle that many of us who operate in this system have. Like, to what degree are we going to chase, income or wealth and be a capitalist versus having some sort of more moralistic, larger values. And that's why I really regard her highly as an intellectual and as just an amazing young artist. But we also talked about the whole shot she took at, I guess it was a shot at me, because I was describing her as an artist that I really like. I don't know if y'all remember, and I was saying she's kind of like poetry.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. She wasn't happy about that.
And she got in the magazine and was like, why motherfuckers gotta, say I'm a poet? Why they can't just call me a rapper? Meanwhile, she used to be a poet, but.
So you guys hashed that out and it's all good now?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a hash out per se, but it was just kind of like she understood why I said what I said, but also needed to get at me.
Yeah.
But here go the clip. I heard what you said in the New Yorker article, and I thought you was just trolling me. I didn't really think you was really mad about that.
I really wasn't mad. And I wasn't intentionally trolling. Like, it was an interview, so he was asking a bunch of, questions.
Yeah.
I remembered, because I am a fan, which I've been
appreciate
gassing you too. I've been throwing it back. But I remember him being like, you know, we like people associate you with poetry more so. And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, that nigga Ebro literally just did the same thing. And I'm like, why? I'm a rapper.
You are a rapper.
But I get it. I get why people do it. And I'm starting to embrace it a bit more.
Well, there's just...
Because it does sound different than
Well, no,
what people
your
are used
abilities
to.
as a rapper, okay? You have ways of doing things that only poets do things. Even how you repeat a certain word and play with a particular word for 3 lines.
Yeah.
Like that's a very poetry thing to do.
It is.
Shout out to Noname. Check the full convo available right now on Apple Music. Yo, that's the Rap Life Review. Hey, yo, shout out to all the A. Reese fans that was in the comments. I didn't realize it.
That was big.
That was a big deal,
That was
right?
big.
Yo,
I didn't realize they was in my Twitter.
They was moving. They was moving.
Shout
Shout out
to
to A. Reese and your whole movement. If you haven't checked out his latest project, do so. South Africa, what up? And that's the Rap Life Review for Nadeska and Low. I'm Ebro, and thank you for locking in.
What's up? Nadeska here, and if you enjoyed this episode of the Rap Life Review, you can catch me here every week with Lowkey and Ebro. Subscribe, hit the like button, make sure you never miss an episode, and of course, drop us a comment below, and we'll see you next time on the Rap Life Review.